Ready for some fun, folks? We're going to have some fun this weekend while celebrating all things Irish. How about that? And here from the Cleveland Irish Cultural Festival is Katie Cataldo and Richie Reese from Hooley Pub and Kitchen. Love Hooley Pub and Kitchen.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Cleveland staple.
Yeah, I'll tell you. So anyhow, this is something that it stopped for a couple minutes because of the pandemic.
Yeah, and then we took a little time to just kind of reevaluate because we're a family-run festival. A lot of festivals out there are corporate or city-run. This is family-run, so it's cousins and uncles and all that doing that.
Did somebody's grandpa start this?
That was my grandfather, John O'Brien, who still is involved. But in the 1980s, he started this with a bunch of friends, and so. Yeah. We've continued it all. Yeah.
Hey, so I get the idea from this, just hearing about it a little bit, that it's really not one of those things that's about making money for this thing. It's more about gathering everyone into the culture and experiencing a great weekend with a family.
Yeah, we don't make a single dollar. All of the extras go to charity. But this is really just this is Cleveland. It's about culture and heritage and neighborhoods and families. So it's kind of by our family for the Cleveland family.
So how'd you get hooked up with this?
I think the first Irish festival I went to, I was about 3 years old.
Perfect.
I think I got lost on stage at one point or something. I was an Irish dancer growing up, so I danced at the festival, and then ended up in the Irish music scene, playing some Irish music too, and then now I'm cooking food for people. So I'm kind of all of the above. I just got to be a part of the cleaning crew next year. I think we'll get it all covered.
You've absorbed just about everything. Why don't we start right in front of you and talk a little bit about some of the food we have here?
Yeah, so we've got the Irish egg rolls here. These are a big staple at the Hooley. Fantastic.
Is this something that you find in Ireland, or is this something that, because I've seen this in other cities that have Irish festivals?
Yeah, I think you would find this in Ireland right now, for sure. Definitely something you'd find in Ireland is the Irish stew that's right here.
Yeah, it looks terrific too.
Yeah, it's my grandmother's recipe, Marianne Goonan. Shout out to her. She's still
Does she use is beef in it or lamb or what?
Beef in this one, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a pot roast kind of thing. Let me tilt that up a little bit so you can see it. It's really delicious.
Oh, it's flavorful, yeah. Very delicious stuff.
That's one thing about Irish food. It's like it's got some substance, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And then substance. Look at this frisbee.
Yeah, right. What do you think? That's kind of a twist on a Reuben or a corned beef sandwich. At a festival, it's hard to walk around and eat or whatever, so we put it on a naan bread, which is like an Indian flatbread, and it just makes it much easier to eat. You can almost eat it like a gyro or something like that.
Do we have some pictures we can show from some previous items there? So we'll take a look at some of these and tell folks what's going on with this. There we go. So this is at the fairgrounds, Berea Fairgrounds.
This is it, and this is such a Cleveland staple event, and I know we haven't been around for a few years, but we really had to evaluate as a family, did we want to continue this tradition for Cleveland, and we did. And so children have grown up with this festival just like Richie, been dancing there, been watching Irish dancers there, and we've seen a whole new generation of Cleveland come to celebrate with us and to take on our heritage as their own.
It was so much fun to see all the kids there. What is it about Ireland, the Irish, that when something comes around a gathering like this, everyone feels like they're Irish?
That's exactly the way to say it, and I think it's because the Irish have the heart and soul of there's such great heritage around Cleveland. And Irish has the soul of all of those, the music, the fellowship. It's so important, and especially after COVID, we need that. We need to get this. So if this hasn't been on your calendar before, get there.
Okay, it's this weekend, and let's talk about hours and prices and that sort of thing.
Great. So it's $15 to get in. Parking is free. Kids 10 and under are free. We want this. Again, this is from our family to yours. We want this to be an enjoyable experience for our families. So you can get those tickets right now. You can get them on our website, clevelandirish.org, and even on your way in, we've gone cashless to make. We don't want you standing in line for tickets. We don't want you taking a lot of time. We want you to get back to the party, get your food, get your Reuben raft, and get back to the party. So we've done everything we can to make this enjoyable for our families and for our guests.
Did we do this without saying the word beer yet?
We did, yes. I don't know how we've gotten through this segment so far.
How did that happen?
Well, we definitely have a lot of that, and there's no green beer. This is all you're going to get: Guinness and Smittix and all the best stuff. Absolutely, and a full bar, and then all the drinks for our non-drinkers and our kids and all that. We got you covered.
Are you going to perform? Are you going to do some entertaining?
I am, yeah. I think I'm going to get up and do a little, and even my kids are Irish dancing now, so they're going to be dancing on Friday. So it's exciting.
I just love the pictures when we saw the kids there all lined up. The kids get to know each other, and the friendship relationship grows?
Yeah, my favorite part is there will be a few kids who will take it upon themselves to be at a little spot in the festival. They'll put out a little hat and play. They'll bring their own little fiddles,
Awesome.
looking for donations, and that's what this is all about: sharing our heritage and the next generation.
Is Grandpa watching?
Absolutely, and he'll be there.
Let's say hi. Hi, Gramps.
Hi, Papa.
Thanks for keeping it alive and making it happen again this weekend out at the Berea Fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Is there some kind of Irish thing we should say as we say goodbye?
Sláinte, cheers.
Sláinte, cheers. What do you think of that, Nat?
Sláinte.
There we go.
And hi to Grandpa as well.